Prince Harry is the prodigal son. Photographer Arthur Edwards MBE told The Sun's royal exclusive show that he hopes for reconciliation between the Duke of Sussex and the royal family. His comments come after Prince Harry allegedly turned down an invite from King Charles to stay at a royal residence during the 39-year-old's three-night visit to London. Harry was on a whistle-stop tour to promote the Invictus Games this month, but did not see the King. Harry was said to have made several requests for a meeting and blamed the King's full programme when it didn't happen. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. But Charles did agree to put Harry up at a secret royal residence knowing he does not have a UK base, according to the Telegraph. Harry said no because it would leave him staying in a visible location with public entrance and exit points and no police protection, it has been claimed. Harry ended up staying in a hotel, which he could leave unnoticed. Speaking to Royal Exclusive, Mr. Edwards told host Matt Wilkinson, "Harry's just lost his way a bit, in my view. I think he is the prodigal son, in my view, and he's got to think about what he's doing and think what damage he's done. Everybody is capable of forgiveness and I'm sure, look, Harry, he is the prodigal son, but you know the prodigal son did return to the fold and let's all hope that happens one day. I hope it does happen." Mr. Edwards had earlier said that Harry was behaving appallingly, and family was the most important thing in your life. He added, "I imagine the King's unhappy with Harry being around people where he could learn stories and hear gossip and put it in his next book or his next podcast or next radio or TV interview, and it looks like he's well informed." Of course the King felt very upset with that last thing Harry did, the book, Spare, especially what he said about his lovely wife Camilla. Because, I mean they're a very loved up couple and to offend our Queen, like he did in that book, really upset the King. I don't think he could easily forgive that. And I imagine the King's had strong words with him over it. Probably the reason he didn't want to go and stay with him because he probably would get another lot. It's not been reported where exactly Prince Harry was offered a room, but it is thought St. James's Palace is a strong contender. It's directly opposite Clarence House where the King stays when he's in London. Prince Harry claimed the King was too busy to meet. A spokesman said, "It unfortunately will not be possible due to His Majesty's full programme." The Duke of course is understanding of his father's diary of commitments and various other priorities and hopes to see him soon. Since then it's been revealed the King did have a packed programme that week, but had made changes that would let him see his son. The Duke arrived in London on May 7 for a three-day promotional tour of the Invictus Games, which is celebrating its 10-year anniversary. On May 8 Harry spoke at an event in St. Paul's Cathedral where he gave a Bible reading from Corinthians that stressed, different people have different gifts and strengths. As Harry's event got underway, the King met members of the public at a Buckingham Palace garden party just over 2 miles away. The Prince was also the surprise guest at a party hosted by Scotty's Little Soldiers, a charity that supports the bereaved kids of military personnel. Harry has been in legal battles with the Home Office over security during visits to the UK. The Prince has only been allowed police protection when taking part in royal events, according to the Telegraph. Such instances include the late Queen's funeral or when he was taken to meet the King from Heathrow in February following Charles' shock cancer diagnosis. When travelling to and from his hotel in February, the Prince only had his own private bodyguards, the Telegraph alleges. He now has to give the Metropolitan Police 28 days' notice if he wants to come to the UK with security provisions. Each request is dealt with on an individual basis by REVEC, the committee overseeing the protection of royalty and public figures. Harry's whistle-stop February visit took just 26 hours while he spent just 20 hours in London for the King's coronation last May.